I call him Prof. I call him Prof. He's in the person of Prof. Odi Elijah. Yes, Odi Elijah. He's going to introduce to us why we are here. Thank you so much. Over to you, Prof.
Thank you very much, Sister Ruth. We are really grateful that we are able to start at this moment as scheduled. And ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to welcome all of us to this day's meeting. People joining us from different parts of the world, you are highly welcome to this event of the World Family Forum. And subsequently, we'll be hearing from other about other organizations that are working together to bring this event to us. But it's really a great pleasure that this is happening, and it's happening because there is a big danger that's ongoing in the world at the moment. Family, the family structure, the family unit has been forsaken by the world around us. We care about everything else, but give very little attention to the family unit. And this is abnormal. And according to existing research, going by what the family situation is at the moment around the world, it is not capable of sustaining the human species for very much longer, except the attitude of individuals, governments, intergovernmental organizations, corporate organizations, businesses around the world, except they make a definite change about the way we look at the family and about the way we interact with the society and drive things, then we are all in big trouble. And just like the message was circulated earlier, indeed, people around the world are so busy working because the society seems to have been designed in a way to keep people on their toes and keep everybody working so hard, for them to be able to attain some of the basics that the society has defined for itself as the parameters for success. And this is not a situation of what's happening within one country. It's something that is rampant and is experienced in every part of the world. Research has it, and it's well documented. And indeed, if you talk about this, the 3 pillars of sustainable development as described by the United Nations and upheld by several other international organizations, indeed, it talks about the environment, talks about the economy, then talks about the society. So the social aspects, the economic aspects, and the environmental aspects. These 3 aspects must be working and must be in a balance for there to be what is called sustainable or sustainable development. For it to be called sustainable, there must be a balance amongst these three pillars. But according to the existing information and data available around the world, indeed, governments, intergovernmental organizations, individuals, businesses care only about the economic component. And next in line is the environmental component. But there is very little attention being given to the social component. And in fact, my PhD was centered on this. And the various aspects of the arrangement that should drive things actually rely on that social aspect or the social component, but it's not receiving sufficient attention. Why is it not receiving sufficient attention? It's because it has been said that the social aspects are intangible. They are not easily measured. So when people are talking about the social component of the sustainability spectrum, it's difficult to communicate it because it's not easily measured. For example, if you talk to people about what's defined as the care for the human welfare or the human well-being, it's difficult to define it, even though there are indices that have been put up that the world tries to use to communicate those. when it comes again to defining the indicators that should be measurable to ensure that they are, that various stakeholders, since we know that sustainable development is about, is a multi-stakeholder concept, for the various stakeholders to be able to communicate, it's difficult. And this is actually the domain where the family falls. And the situation we now have on our hands is that we are very busy, working so hard. And when we are asked, why are you working so hard? Most people would usually say they are working to support the family. But in the process of working to support the family, we indeed absolutely forget about the family, and we are just pursuing some set indicators or some set scenarios that the people around there expect us to, to carry. This is a big problem, and we are, at this moment, this is one of the major reasons that the World Family Forum has paid attention to engaging a lot of organizations from different parts of the world, as you will hear later, engaging these organizations to see how we can begin to intentionally call the minds of people on, to be focused on the family and the concept of the family and the future of the family, because the future of humanity depends on this. Today, you hear a lot of debates about what the family should be and how the family should be, what makes up a family, but that's not our focus. The focus for the World Family Forum is we want to make sure that whatever is that process, whatever is that reality, whatever it means to anybody, because it could mean anything to anybody. We are not defining that for anybody. Hold your definition. But what we want to say is that it's important for human beings to keep being here. We as humans, the human species, we want to keep being here. And for us to keep being here, it's important for the family structure to be functional. Because whatever your opinions are, children get to be born as a result of the interaction between the male and the female organs, like the gametes, the female gametes, the male gamete. That's the method we know at the moment through which that happens. And human beings are not yet able, maybe in the future, we may be able to create human beings, but for now, we are not able to create human beings yet. But so as the family, at the moment, for us to maintain it before we get to that point, if we will ever get there, we want to maintain what is existent and want to ensure that we keep making progress. So ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you once again to today's meeting, and I'll hand over back to the moderator as we continuously engage over the next 3 days. That's today being Friday, tomorrow being Saturday, and then on Monday being August 1. We'll be hearing different aspects. For today, we should have had Professor Mba, who should have opened the conversation, but we're having Dr. Uje to speak to us today because Dr. Mba, Professor Mba is not, he was bereaved, of course, which we know is one of those things that happen in families. He got bereaved and he's not able to join us at the moment. And so when I hand over back to the moderator, you'll be able to let us know. And subsequently, I also mention a few other things before we are done. So please, over to you, dear sister.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prof. That was a quick one there. Yes, that was a quick one there. And before I introduce our speaker for tonight, I would like to acknowledge our partners. This event is brought to us by the World Family Forum in partnership with Together People International, Ants Plant, Next Level Educational Foundation International, the Organization of African Academic Doctors, that is OAAD, and Wasomi Charity Foundation. As time goes on, I will be introducing to us what they are all about. But for the time being, I would like to bring on board our speaker. Yeah. Yes, so our speaker, as Prof mentioned, he's in the person of Dr. Jie. I'm so sorry for this hiccup, but it's okay. It can only get better as we proceed. Yeah. Okay. Yes. All right. I hope you can see my screen clearly.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go on. This is our speaker for today. He's in the person of Dr. Yu Jie. He received his doctorate degree of management at Fujian University with 5-year experience in venture capital and 12-year experience in entrepreneur work. He is the co-founder and party committee secretary of Hujian, one of the biggest online educational platforms in China. He was awarded the 12th Shanghai Young Professional Experts. In 2015, he launched Ants Plant to escort thousands of entrepreneurs in China's Internet plus education industry. Ants Plant is a 4-in-1 entrepreneurial platform providing entrepreneurs with home where dreams set sail, ants nesting, early investment, ant fund, including seed fund, angel fund, and round fund. Wow. Interest, talent, and education that is committed to training of internet entrepreneurs, internet operational talent, and IT talent and services. He is also the vice chairman of Shanghai Youth Federation and member of Shanghai Entrepreneurs Association. So today he's going to speak on he's going to speak on give and take, negotiating local realities to get the best of China. Give and take, negotiating local realities to get the best of China. So Dr. Yu Jie, please, over to you, sir.
Okay, let me share my screen.
Okay.
Okay.
We can make you the host.
The hostess.
Yeah.
Okay, let me start. Okay, hello everyone, my friends. It's my pleasure to briefly introduce myself and my story and my suggestion. So welcome to China. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone to come to China. Your contribution to China is progress. It's my pleasure to welcome everyone come to China and Shanghai. Every people come to Shanghai, come to China, just like me, I come to Shanghai. The purpose to want to make a succeed. So I just, but my family always inspired me how to pursue my dream. So just like me in myself as an example to how can I from central China to the Shanghai. Okay, I was born in central China in rural area. Maybe you know the Shaolin Temple. Shaolin Kung Fu. My hometown is nearby the Shaolin Temple, but I live in the rural area in central China. When I was young, my parents always told me, son, do you want to leave this land? Do you want to, yeah, you want to change it? Do you want to be a farmer again? If you don't want to be a farmer, please study hard and go to college. Only you can go to college, you can leave this land and not to be a farmer. So in order to change my life, I study very hard and go to the college. My college my university is Ocean University of Qingdao. Every people like drink the beer, Qingdao beer. It's a very beautiful city. My major, the first major is applied chemistry. But the second year, I changed my major into the international finance. Why I changed my major? In my mind, maybe international finance is close to the money. I want to change my life. I want to make money. So I must to close the money. So I chose the major in the international finance. So in the 4 years in the university, I've spent 100% of time only in the university, only stay in university, study very hard. 4 years passed, very quickly passed. After graduate, I found it's hard to find a job in Qingdao, especially in international finance. I have no family background, so it's hard to find a job. I have to. My parents encourage me. If you want to work in the finance area, you better to go to the Shanghai. So I have decided to go to Shanghai. As you know, Shanghai is the international financial center, not only in China, maybe in the world. So my first station in Shanghai is Lujiazui, the financial center of Shanghai. When I see the building, the high building surrounding me, I told myself, I said to me, if someone or some company can provide one bed for me, I will thank to the company and the people. So that's my story. And I come to Shanghai. The first point is education can light your dream, but can't make your dream reality. So you receive education. You can think brand, but light your dream in your heart. That's first. So when I stay in Shanghai, at the beginning of the 5 years, I go to the college to get my master's degree, but I only spent 20% time in university, 80% time and to look for the part-time job. I must make a living for myself. I must make a living. So at the beginning to make money for survive. And then later I have from the part-time job in teaching, part-time in the assistant in finance, and last I found a job in venture capital area. I'm the earliest people working in the venture capital area. But 2006, I go to the Fudan University to get my PhD, but I only spent 10% of the time in the university, 90% time in the society. I began start up my company from 2006, start my company. From 8 people, 8 chair and 2-bedroom apartment, begin my dream. My dream is want to build up education platform. Any people can use the platform, can share the knowledge, can study online. So time fast, fly fast, 14 years passed. So from 8 people, we have 2,000 staff. We work together to build up the platform. 2015, the top leader of Shanghai with my company, he told me, not only you do it by yourself, you should unite a lot of young people can work together to doing this. So 3 days later, I began a great plan. the ends plan. The ends plan, at the beginning, I'm a startup company, I'm an entrepreneur, but I become a service to help young people start a company. So the ends plan is provide the service, the office, the money, the training program, help young people how to start up a company from 2015. So at the beginning, I only focus on in the city to provide the entrepreneur platform for young people. But I find a puzzle. It's hard to, in the city, for the people just like me, it's hard to provide the free office, but we provide the service. So I found the education or any business you want to do, you must focus on industry. So I'm puzzled, what kind of industry we should focus on? So that means the practice. The education can light your dream. The practice can land your dream. So practice makes it perfect. So 2018, it's an opportunity. I come to Nisland. I found the answer. What kind of industry should I focus on? So now Nisland is a small country, only 40,000 kilometers, and the population is 17 million population. But the Nisland is the second largest export in agriculture, the first export in seed and flour and central kitchen for provide service for the whole European. I found that the government, the industry, and the education, the golden triangle, help the young people work or start a company in the farm area. I found the secret. So I found out. I was working and living in Shanghai. Shanghai have 25 million population, the big city. So I found a huge opportunity in the suburban of the big city. If you develop your business focused on the agriculture industry, you have a huge opportunity. So after I back from Nisland, I began develop my business, build up the platform, focus on agriculture industry. You can see the picture. I built up a relationship with Nisland government, university, Wageningen University, Haas University, and the farmer industry with the Nisland people. So after I back from the Nisland, I focus on the industry in agriculture in the suburban of the Shanghai. So I built up the education platform, only training the young people how to know this industry, like this industry, then the people can focus on in this industry. You can see this building, the White House. This building not in Washington, in nearby Shanghai. The building is built up 30 years ago. 5 years ago, the company moved out, and it is blanket. So when I work with the local government, make this building become the training center to help young people can study here, to practice here, to know the industry in agriculture industry. So I built up 2 schools. One school is the farmer school, training the people how to find a job, a startup company in agriculture in the farm area. So how to run the small hotel, how to run the small farmer, small farm, in focus on different agriculture, the healthcare, and the online sales, such as training young people how to run the business in this area. Another is the international school. I cooperate one site with the local university in China, another site cooperates the Nisland University and the Japanese university, maybe later with the Nigeria University, but we focus on agriculture industry to training the international people understand here, working here. So that's a build up education platform. Any people can study here, can make friends here in your interest industry, especially in agriculture industry. Then I build up the industry with the local government to build up the industry platform. We cooperate the three small rural towns in Shanghai, 2 small town, rural town in Zhejiang, the 5 rural town, all the focus on farmer industry, agriculture industry. We work together to over the no fence agriculture industry to provide the platform to help the young people how to run the business in agriculture. So you can see this picture like the Shanghai, then the suburb of Shanghai is a big, that's a lot of area can develop agriculture industry. So we develop industry in this area, provide a huge opportunity because they can provide the food, the fruit to the direct to Shanghai's people. Then the Shanghai people, the city people can go to the suburb in 1 hour to have a good experience for food and the tourism, rural tourists. So the huge opportunity nearby the big city, the huge market. So you can say the first the industry in the agriculture is first the industry is modern agriculture, the farmer, how to farmer in different area, the mushroom, the peach, watermelon, but every people focus in one area, not only to do it, how can you sell it and how to run the farmer, how to be a farmer. They are entrepreneur. They are in the farmland, become entrepreneur, focus on here. That's first. Secondly, central kitchen. Central kitchen, the food industry. The material of the not only the can become the food. So we are build up the central kitchen industry, the park to the resource. The third is the countryside tourism business. That's very beautiful. So you can say the city. So as you know, that Shanghai have export exhibition every year. When you visit the exhibition, you will find about 0.5% is food and wine and red wine and white wine. So we can build a bridge for the China and the world. Focus on agriculture. This is a global. So you for the young people just like me, we should focus on this. We can bring our dream into reality. So build a relationship with just the OD, the Nissan friends, come to here. So you will find out we can build a relationship, not only service the central China, help the central China, can build a connection with the global. Every country have the export food to have the specific food. So build out the platform, we can work together. That's a bridge. You know, as in Shanghai, their platform to export, import is a good platform. We focus on this. So you can see this picture. So the industry, focus on agriculture or farm industry. It's a huge market. So no matter where you are, where you live, where you study, so you must need to have food to eat. So there's a huge opportunity, huge industry we should focus on. Secondly is a huge market. In Shanghai, there's over 25 million people. China have over 1 billion people. So there's a huge market. But for the global, use the Shanghai, you can export your food to use the Shanghai, can export the central or the east of China, west of China, and the Chinese food can export to outside. So the build up this. But for the end plan, we focus on training. Training, not only training local Chinese people, we can provide a training program for the global young people. We build a connection with the Nissan. And Nissan young people will come here, 1 year training program. Later, we can talk about the Nigeria University. The Nigeria University young people can come here, provide 1 year's program to know, not only to know about this industry, make friends here. That's a training program to know this industry, make friends here, build up the channel. That's a good opportunity for us. So if you stay in China, stay in Shanghai, should be local. So how to win if you are a local? That's all. I have 3 suggestions. First, any foreigner come here should think global, acting local, be a real Shanghainese, be a real Chinese. Just like me, I was born in Central China. I come to Qingdao. I'm a new Qingdaonese. When I come to Shanghai, I'm a new Shanghainese. I'm not a foreigner. So just you always think I'm foreigner, you are foreigner. You should think, you come to the city, you should be the new city people. So you only doing this, you can easy to join this city. So first, the suggestion, think global, acting local. When you come to one new city, please be a real new city people. If you come to Shanghai, be a real Shanghainese. The first suggestion. Second suggestion, you better, if you come to China, you better learn how to speak Chinese, especially speaks a few local Chinese, local Mandarin, because only the language can help you to easy to be a local people, local people to make friends. So the third suggestion is make friends in your interest industry. If you like the agriculture, make friends in this industry. Not only help you to understand industry, can help you to build up the channel, can easy to export, import to doing this business. And maybe you want to stay here, develop business, be a real, make the friends. We all focus on the industry, we can help each other. So that's my suggestion for people come to Shanghai, you can think about this. So above all, welcome to Shanghai. Welcome to visit 5 rural towns. We can work together, focus on agriculture, build the bridge between your country and Shanghai to make your dream into reality. Work together. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Yu Jie. That was a brief presentation. Thank you so much. Wow. If you want, I like the suggestion. You have to become a Shanghai. If you come to China, you need to make use of the language. You need to speak the language there, and then you can break through. And that was awesome. Thank you so much. Now it is question time. Question time, answers, and then yeah, I don't know if I have a question in the platform. As I posted, you make use of the platform, the chat box. You can text to me your question, or you raise your hand and I'll give you the platform to ask him any question that you want regarding what he had just shared with us. Having said that, I have some few questions here that I would like to ask Dr. Yu Jie. Now, as foreigners may be contributing their quota, okay, to the development of China through their work or study, but they are getting just the basics. Could there be more to get from China than just the salary? That was the first question. There is a follow-up question. So I don't want to jump everything together. So we go step by step. Yeah. Could there be more to get from China than just the salary?
You're asking me a question?
You can unmute yourself, sir.
Yes, he's unmuted, right? Yeah. Yeah, that was a question to you, Dr. Yu Jie.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What can question? The first question?
Oh, is it my network or is it network? Can you hear me, please?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear? Ruth?
Your line is breaking. We hardly hear you. I don't know if it's coming from my end.
No, yours is very clear. Can hear you clearly. And can also hear Dr. Yu clearly.
Involved in partnering with Einstein.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so sorry for that.
So the first question is, what are the steps involved in the partnering with the ant plant, right? The first question.
The first question is, could there be more to get from China than just working for salary? Could there be more as a
More
foreigner?
salary. How to make more salary?
The question is, as foreigners may be contributing their quota, okay, to the development of China through their work or study, but they are getting just the basics, okay? They feel they are getting just the basics. The question is, could there be more to get from China than just the salary? And how can foreigners navigate diverse local realities to access more for their good and for the good of China, like a win-win thing? What can they do?
Okay. Odie can explain this, Odie?
All right.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yes, so I think she's asking that definitely when anybody comes to China, maybe coming to as a worker, maybe as working in a company, the normal expectation is that they're going to get their salaries. But then beyond getting the salaries, I think she's asking, a general perspective.
Yeah.
What other benefits should a foreigner in China think about getting? What other benefits can a foreigner look at or look for towards getting? Just beyond what you've come for, what other things do you encourage foreigners to go look out for, to try to get as well?
Okay, the two questions, okay? Just like I cited to you the three suggestions. Why I was born in Central China. I'm born in the rural area. My parents always told me change your life. So when I come to Shanghai, it's a very I'm not familiar with this city. So in order to stay here, I have to choose to go to the college. Only the college can provide one bed for me. It's very cheap. I can afford it one bed because I study in the university. So the university can provide one bed dormitory for me. So I have opportunities there. So the first step, so what I suggested from your mind, be local. Don't all, maybe we have different skin, different color, hair, be local. We came to the city, we are local people. Then just like a second suggestion, please speak Chinese if you're in China. If you're in, please, because most people can't speak English. So if you just like we can understand each other, better speak Chinese, because you especially to make friends with the local people, you can speak Chinese, your benefit is better than local Chinese. So please speak Chinese. You don't need to write, only can speak enough. Yes, just only speak is enough. Don't, okay, I write beautiful writing is nothing. can speak. Then the third suggestion, why I suggest you, when you study in university, go outside to find a part job and to find out which industry you're interested. If you're interested in the manufacturing, you go inside. If you're interested in the agriculture, okay, I focus on this industry and make friends in this industry. Then we will build the connection. Then you will have the benefits than the local Chinese, because you can speak not only Chinese, English, and you are the bridge. So make friends in your interest industry. So just I can some people ask the question, how to join the ANTS plan? So last time OD have a conference, the online conference, and introduce a girl come from Ghana, and he study in the Jiao Tong University, and to find a part-time job. But OD interested the girl join the ANTS plan. Why I wanted to join the plan? Because he can speak English, can speak Chinese, and she wanted to understand the Chinese, the agriculture, because his homeland country want to develop this business. So if they work in this area, make friends, not they can understand the industry and know the different industry in agriculture, then make friends in the industry. Sir, can make salary, make money, because provide the basic salary, we provide the free bedroom opportunity for, because and the basic salary, then ANTS plan is not I work for you. No, it's not work for me. Work for yourself. That's where always I will ask people the two questions. What you can do. The first question, what you can do. Second question, what you want to do. What you want to do is your dream. What you can do is your ability you can do. That's a basic, you can make money. So if what you want to do, what you can do, and focus one industry, that means you work for yourself, not work for your boss. You are your own boss, because every work you do is for yourself. Don't cheat others. I work for you. It's lying, because you work for yourself, or you make money. So next month, the Ghana girl, Xiaoyu, will join us. We can work together. It's a challenge, but it's opportunity. Basic salary, provide a free bedroom, a dorm for him, and focus on her interest industry. Step by step, maybe they will become the bridge between China and Ghana, because we focus on agriculture industry. If they want to stay here, it's a good opportunity for her. If they want to go back to his country, build the connection. How can you, because folks, the different countries have different benefits. So it's a good opportunity. Focus one industry, better your country and China, focus on this. That's no matter what you do, your family will support you. No matter what you do, ANTS plan is a platform. Now we focus on agriculture. We welcome the people just like OD, like Xiaoyu, just they have a passion to want to bring the dream in reality. That's the girl, that's the boy we're looking for, no matter where you are. So we work together to bring the dream to reality. We unite together, because it's a platform. Our people work for them, work for us. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. I hope that has been answered. There are some suggestions in the chat box. Kay suggests to experts that in China, who are in China, that to build relationships with local, you need to build relationships with local, as our speaker just mentioned. You need to speak the local language, make friends, and be interested in the industry as well. Opportunities, and then you take a chance. You don't take chances. Actually, you take the opportunities that are before you. So the most important thing for you to break through and you getting a win-win opportunity is for you to speak the language and be like them. Be like them, actually. Be a local person. There and
Right.
then you break. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Yusuf Fadairo has a question for you. He says that what are the steps involved in partnering with ant plants? Ant
Okay.
plants, what are the steps? Yeah.
Today is the beginning.
Mhm.
Today is the beginning. You can, okay, there's ant plan, focus on the agriculture, the first step. Second, if your opportunity come to Shanghai, OD is a bridge, can help you to visit here with the industry, with the education platform, with some friends. There's a second to visit, to see it, see it and believe it. See it and believe it. The third step, if you're a beginner, better to find a job, not to start up a company. Find a job in this area to make money, to make a living. Then maybe 1 or 2 or 3 years later, you're familiar here. Maybe welcome startup company here. Welcome. Maybe you can go back your country startup. We can. That's a bridge. So, first step today is the beginning. Second step, welcome to visit the 5 rural town to see what is the agriculture industry and make friends. Third, welcome join us. We can work together to focus on this. And people become the bridge. Step by step, maybe you have found your interest in industry. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. I believe your question has been answered. Some people are requesting for your contact. Maybe they would like to work with you as well, because your area seems to be interesting. So I don't know if it's permissible. You leave your contact in the chat box so that whoever wants to contact you can contact you and then find out more about ant plants. People, ladies and gentlemen, please, are there any questions to ask? Any more questions, you can raise up your hand and I'll give you the platform to ask your question. No more questions?
Yes. Maybe the first time to know this, so it takes easy.
All right. I think I have a couple of 2 questions here, but I think your answers cut across, so I wouldn't ask because it's kind of answered already. So it will be like repeating the same question. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it's like somebody did a kind of
I have a question.
okay, please go ahead, unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Uje. It's been very wonderful hearing you speak about your achievement over the years. Thank you very much. So I want to ask, I was the one who asked about, partnering with ant plants the other time. Yeah, so I want to ask if it happens that there's a project in Africa, for example, rural communities in Africa. I mean, communities that are not in the central part of this, that are not central. I mean, rural, very poor communities. How is there a provision for your company to partner with people in that kind of setting so that they can have the benefits of modern day agriculture that you just talked about? Thank you very much. I mean, modern day agricultural practices that you have discussed. So is there a provision for such people that are coming from very rural area? I mean, very far area to benefit from it?
Okay. First, just like 20 years ago, we have bet my heart to have a dream. We want to build up an online education platform. Any people can share knowledge. Any people can study online. So no matter how far you are, that if you have internet, you can have the equal opportunity to study online and share knowledge online. So that the world becomes a global village. So the basic, you can use the internet, no matter your computer, mobile phone, can study online, have the same equal education opportunity. That's the first step. So that's why I suggest no matter where you are, education, get better education. And to better choose to go to the big city state, education can light your dream. The first. Second, practice, land your dream. Why I choose to agriculture or farmer business? Just like me, I was born in a rural area, and I'm a small family. But when I found out, I chose agriculture. You know, this in the farmer industry, they have background, the rich have rich daddy, government the leader daddy. You have background, don't want to invest in this area, but we have the diligent heart hand. So if we spend the time in this area, we will become expert. It's easy to find a job, and it's easy when you finish the maybe 3 or 4 or 5 years you work in the area, maybe you can start up your business in the modern agriculture business, the food business, and the export import business focus in food. So that's internet can change everything. Only internet can make education fair. Only education can change the poverty. But for us, for me, for you, we better focus on agriculture. So that's the reason why the Ants Plan want to build the bridge, focus on education platform. Any people, young people can use the platform to get training program in agriculture. Then the industry platform, you have opportunity to find a part-time job, a full-time job, better work in this area to make a salary, to make money, make a living. Then later, maybe later, start up your business. It's more easy than other area to start up your business. Begin your startup company. Okay.
Wow, I don't know if Yusuf, your question is answered. If
Yes,
not,
yes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
it's answered. Okay. There is one coming from, oh, where is it? Okay, Redmi Note 10 Pro. Okay, please, I would like you to rename yourself so that we can address you as such. We'd like you to rename yourself to your real name. Thank you so much. But I'm going to read your question.
Okay.
So yeah, Redmi 10 Pro says, I am now in my country, Sierra Leone, and not having the chance of coming to China. But how can I partner with the company? He or she wants to partner with your company. And I believe that he's not having the chance to come back to China. So how will he or she get in touch and partner with your company?
Okay. You know, just like this a good platform, OD is my partner. He's my brother. And Xiao
Okay.
Yu from Ghana have joined us. So no matter OD or Xiao Yu, will help every people from Africa, our area, can help you to come here and to come here to visit here and find opportunity. So directly look for OD. OD can help you to, okay? It's easy for you.
Yeah, absolutely. We are here together to drive things. Anybody who wants to, anybody
OD
who
is
wants
my
to do
brother,
anything,
huh?
feel free. That's the aim of this whole conversation. We want to support ourselves, we want to support each other. Anything you know, it's all about what can you do, just like he mentioned, and what do you want to do? Start from asking yourself, what can I do? What's my passion? What do I want to change? What's in my community that I want to turn around? What's happening around me that I can, design into a business or into an idea that can serve people, that can improve the quality of lives of people? What can I do? Just make it very clear. We will drive it together and explore opportunities. There are many opportunities, and there are many other partners, even beyond my brother, Dr. Yu. There are several other ones, and he is connected to so many other people, so many other persons who are willing to drive things. So please don't be worried at all about how to get that done. Just make very clear what you want to do and show your capacity, show your ability. We will drive it. That's the goal. That's the goal of this conversation. You are our family. The whole world is one big family, and we want to make sure the World Family Forum wants to help the one big family to succeed and to move forward, to drive things and to make things easy for everyone. So whatever you can do, you bring it on board. And what you cannot do, we will find other people who can do what you cannot do. You contribute your own part, other people contribute their own part, and we can build something bigger, which everybody can participate and enjoy. So that's how the world can be a better place. You do what you can do, I do what I can do, another person does what they can do, and you don't wait for anybody to beg you. You're doing it passionately. You are thinking about it. You are thinking very far. You are thinking wide. It's a global arrangement. And through that process, everybody can make progress and we can all be happy. And our other family members who are not even able to join this meeting can also enjoy the outcomes of this because of you. You can take the arrangement to your country and to other countries and always think of expanding it and making things easy for other people. In that way, there is opportunity for everyone and we can all enjoy. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for maybe I'll also have to think of joining.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a question, but let me see. From Kay, he says, even if you live in a poor community and you cannot afford to come to China with internet access, you can choose to take courses online. In the process of studying, you will not only light your dreams, but you will be open to new channels and opportunities. One day, you will be able to come to China, and why not go all over the world? Thank you once again. Thank you so much, Kay, for that right time.
Kay is doing a good job. Is that Crystal? Crystal, is that you? It sounds like what you can do. Okay, yeah, she's the one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that show you she's doing a summary of the things that are happening, or the things you say. She makes a summary and puts it out there. That's good.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Yayui. Yeah, Dr. Imbogba. Thank you so much. That is your name. I see you now. Yeah, please, I will encourage all of us whenever we join a platform like this. This is an official platform. You rename yourself. You name yourself to your real name so that we can address you as such in that manner. Yes, let's I would like to read who ants plants, who they are, what they do. Yeah. Yes. Ants plant takes root in Shanghai and working with various governmental. Maybe someone has a question, you can prepare your question and then post on the chat box, or you raise your hand whilst I read this and I'll get back to you. Professor Hassan is asking a question. Please, what must I do so that when I return to my country, I can easily visit China again anytime I wish without any issues. Oh, this one has to do with immigration. I don't know.
You can get a green card.
Okay.
But maybe Dr.
Yes.
Yu, maybe Dr. Yu has an answer for that. Please, he can let us know.
Okay. Yeah, Dr. Yu, do you have something to say about this question? Or I should read it for you again.
No, I think he got the question.
Okay,
He got the
time,
question.
time flies. Okay, why I can explain why we call it ants plan. Every people
All right.
just, yeah, every people is, everyone is small ants. We all small. Yeah, we are small. It's hard to
Yeah.
make a living. We are small. But when we're going together, we have one direction. We focus on one direction. Every small ants work for themselves, fight for themselves. We work together can do a lot great thing. So that's ants ampere plan. That's
Oh,
that call this. So that's the reason. Don't complain. Don't do it. Just do it. Yes, that's the we all ants. But we all if we focus on agriculture industry, every ant work for them to make money, make living, make start business. We work together can do a great thing. That's called ants ampere plan. So welcome. Okay, it's enough. It's enough, Odie.
okay.
Okay. See you next time.
All right. Okay. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay, it's my
If
pleasure.
there are no questions,
Okay,
let
it's
me
okay.
check the
It's
chat
okay.
box
Okay.
again.
Any question, any problem, any help, any want to know, directly come, direct contact OD. Okay.
All right.
And you can understand me. So that's very reason. OD can speak Chinese, but he understand what I think. So it's amazing. So that's
Oh,
so I suggest OD, you better learn Chinese. You can understand me, but you can and everybody, but you can speak Chinese. You can make a lot of local friends. You can make a lot of money.
Yes,
So,
yes, yes.
so that's why I just you come to China, better speak Chinese.
Yes,
You
absolutely.
practice some
right.
local Mandarin. That's so.
Okay. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Dr.
Thank you.
Yujie.
Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Yes.
I would
yes.
like to just read what ant plant is all about, and so that we can have a clear idea of what they do. Ant plant takes roots in Shanghai, and working with various government agencies serves the Yangtze River Delta integration of rural revitalization. Currently operating the pastoral 5 towns and carries out rural cadre training, international youth agricultural innovation training, and youth research services. It is a 4-in-1 entrepreneurial platform providing entrepreneurs with home where dreams set sail, ant nesting, early investment, ant fund, including seed fund, angel fund, and round a fund. Internet talents and education that is committed to training of internet entrepreneurs. So really you need to get you need to know your way around the internet operational talent and IT talent. That's the services they also render. Educational and industrial collaborations progressing with the Netherlands, Japan and Israel, Germany, Japan again, France, Italy, and then the United States of America. So it's a very big company that when you know your way around, you partner with them, it's you will never regret. So we just have to make use of the internet wherever we find ourselves, educate ourselves online, and then get in touch. That is, if you are interested in ant plants, you get in touch. As he said, you can get in touch with Odi, my prof. You get in touch with him and he will hook you up with him. And the only thing you have to do is to learn the language. As for the language, it's a barrier for most of us. It's a big barrier. If you're able to break that barrier, I am not sure you cannot go far. The sky is just going to be your limit in China here. Yeah. So that is the main thing today. So once again, we just want to say thank you so much. If there are no further questions, I can go ahead. Let me check again.
It's okay.
All right.
Okay.
There are no questions on the chat box. Today has been the first day, and then it's been awesome interacting with you, Dr. Ujie, and knowing what you do and what your company is all about. Yes, I believe our participants have taken note on what we've heard, and probably will go and sleep over it and take decisions, and also think of becoming local, learn the language, and then move ahead with our lives. Yes. So what next? We are done with the questions. We are done with the questions. I would like to also read out what World Family Forum is all about. World Family Forum. Yeah, the main organizer of this program. What the organization is all about. It is a multi-stakeholder, international and intergenerational one-step engagement point for global family affairs. This organization is for global family affairs. Together and collaboratively, individuals, governments, non-governmental, and corporate organizations. All right, we'll do that later. Okay, so maybe, oh yes, we are a bit behind time, so I would like to call on Brother Dr. Fadairo Yusuf. He's a coordinator he's a representative of Wasomi Charity Foundation. Yeah, he's a coordinator. We would like to call upon him.
Just before he comes up, let me quickly mention this. Yes, please, can you hear me clearly?
Okay, yeah, we can hear you.
Very good. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, as we said, this is just the first day, and this is a conversation about, as she mentioned, is the global family affairs, things that have to do with the family. And on a normal basis, we intended to start with core family conversations. Dr. Ujie was supposed to be the last speaker who should have spoken on Monday, but then it happened that the last speaker became the first speaker. Yeah, so, and yes, and it's interesting because he has helped us to kickstart at a very high tempo, and want to encourage us to prepare for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have our brother Stephen Rancourt, who is a television presenter here in Shanghai. He's been in Shanghai for the past 15 years. He's from Canada, and he has been working with the Shanghai government for this past 15 years at the television, the Shanghai Media Group. And he'll be telling us a lot also about the idea of you've left home. You've traveled out of home, but it's important not to leave home, because there are a lot of things that are always going on at home. And it's important to remain in touch while you are exploring the city where you are in, wherever that may be in the world. As a person who cares about the family, it's important for you to remain in touch with people you left back home. Let it not be that you left them. Let it just be that you traveled. So that's going to be the kind of the aspects, and of course also sharing about other things that will be beneficial for various individuals. But each day, we assure you, it's going to be full of, interesting and interactive components, and it will be fine if you want to make some kind of write-up, either based on what you have read or what you have heard in the event. You are welcome to write maybe 100-word or 200-word learning, what you've learned from the whole process. We're going to compile it into a booklet that is going to be distributed subsequently with your image. You send us your photo, you send us your write-up, we'll put your image beside your write-up, and it's going to be circulated globally amongst our partners, just to show that, yes, this conversation is ongoing. And just to let us know, in October, we're going to be having another bigger conference, and we're expecting we may be having maybe up to 20 countries in attendance. The Shanghai Yangpu district government will be involved as the guiding unit, or as the guiding unit that provides the coverage, while several other countries, the Nigerian consulate, the South African consulate, the Canadian consulate, we are engaging with several other countries. We can't mention or list all of them at this time. But the whole picture is we want to be able to put family on the mind of everybody, so that while you are making all the effort you're making, keep your family at heart, keep your village at heart. Because no matter how great you become wherever you've gone to, if you don't make an impact in your home, then you have not made the best of impact you're supposed to make. One of the things I admire greatly about Dr. Yu Jie is he has helped a lot of young people in rural parts of China. And many of them from his hometown, those people who are in the rural parts in where he comes from, he has supported a lot of them to move them from the locality where they are to become international operators in the different fields they have chosen to work in. And there is no much restriction about the industry. He provides a lot of support for them. And this is what anybody who is privileged to have access to something that other people don't have access to. It should be your privilege. It should be your joy to be able to make that available to other people. Anything you can access. Many of us are PhD holders or PhD students or business people in different fields. And anybody who is able to join at this time, many of them, is because you have an advantage. There are people who cannot join a Zoom meeting in your place, in your community. They cannot join a Zoom meeting. Not because they wouldn't feel like joining, but they simply don't have they don't even know that things like this are happening. So it's your opportunity to be able to represent them and take whatever you find here. Don't just think about learning for yourself. Whenever you are learning or you are joining any opportunity or joining, as Dr. Yu Jie is talking, that, okay, you can come to partner. When you go for the partnering, when we plan it, because we are actually hoping that within this holiday, we are going to plan a trip. If the pandemic, allows, we can plan a big trip, and all those who are interested, we can go together to see the different. I've been there several times. We work together on these things. It's a big place. It's a big thing. I'm telling you, it's a big thing, and it's global. And there is support from several units. And definitely, this is why we want everybody to get involved. If you get involved, the more you get involved, the more you are willing not to be driven. We don't want to drive anybody. We want people who are self-driven. But if you're not self-driven, it's not a problem. We will still drive you somehow, but it will be better if we have very few people to drive. We like a lot of drivers who are going to drive themselves and drive other people as well. So, and Professor Mba, who is the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, will speak to us on Monday, which is the last day. And in 2024, we have begun to plan an event which is going to take place in 2024, because 2024 is going to be the 30th anniversary of the World Year of the Family, which began in 1994. The 30th anniversary, this is going to be a huge one, and we're expecting that maybe up to 50 countries, 50 to 70 countries may be participating and represented at various levels. If the pandemic has become better at that time and it has reduced, we may have we have a central one happening in different countries. being supported by different countries as well in their various areas. So this is a long-term thing. And I call upon you as a member of a family to think deeply about getting involved. Get very much involved. Look forward to what's going to be happening in the future. For tomorrow's event, let's work hard intentionally to get other people to participate. Because the more people we are able to get to become involved, not just as people who want to learn, but also as people who are willing to contribute, the more people are able to get to participate and to learn and to hook up to opportunities for themselves, the better for all of us. As Dr. Uche mentioned, we are all like little ants. On our own, individually, we cannot make the best of what we want. We are all like little ants. So all little ants, if we all join hands and pick little crumbs, each person picking per time, it brings encouragement to all other people. When we see a heap of crumbs, a heap of good things that we all can have equal access to. At the World Family Forum, just like we say in OAAD, we are very open and straightforward. We want the best for everyone. We want as much as you can bring on board, bring it on board. Don't have the mentality of, I just want to get. We don't promise anything to anyone. All we do is that we say, if we come together, we can make things happen for ourselves. So thank you very much once again. I'll hand over back to our sister Ruth as she brings up the person that will make the closing remarks. Please intentionally work towards bringing other people to the event tomorrow. Really, group messages don't achieve much. Talk
to people personally on your private chat. Talk to people personally. I don't know. Thank you so much, Odi. Your network got you stuck there. But all the same, I believe you wanted to say, talk to people. Yes, do the evangelism work privately in your private inbox. Do that on our behalf and bring them on board for them to also come and learn. Before please pardon me, Yusuf. I don't know if Dr. Uche, you are there. There is one last question for you. Dr. Uche, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, that's one last question. He said, do you have training program for animal husbandry?
Animal?
Husbandry. Do you have training program for that?
What's mean about husbandry?
Like rearing of animals like sheep, goats, cow, and fowl, maybe pigs. Yeah. Do you have such training for?
No. We have platform. We're looking at the partner, different areas, the expert can provide this program. We actually build up the platform, kind of do everything, only provide the platform service. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Maybe Edwin, probably when you get the, let's say, the education from there, you can channel your own knowledge to building your animals husbandry. Yeah, I think so.
Yes,
Thank you so much. I think, yeah, we are done with the questions. So now we welcome our brother Yusuf Fadairo to give us the closing remarks. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Just I introduced, my name is Yusuf. And first, I want to say that I want to say a big thank you to Dr. Uche. It's been very wonderful and very exciting listening to you. You have given a lot of stimulating ideas, and then we can all hear where you're coming from. I mean, from the perspective that you're talking from, and we can all relate with the content of your discussion. So permit me first to use this opportunity to say a big thank you to the organizing committee of this conference, the World Family Forum, and also the partners, the People Made Solution Group Limited, Together People International, the ANT Plan, Next Level Education Foundation International, Organization of African Academic Doctors, and lastly, Wasomi Charity Foundation. So Dr. Uje, thank you very much once again, because from what you discussed with us, we have been able to see plainly parental impact on children, because during your narration, you talked about, you know, how your parents gave you the advice that if you want to change your life, get education. And the fact that you followed that advice led you to where you are today. And it's been a journey that is laid with a lot of experiences, rich experiences, from which you know you have brought out a lot of lessons for us tonight about education, that the fact that education will light your dreams, and then practicing will land your dreams. And you know, you have studied really hard. I mean, Dr. Uje has studied really hard. He has practiced hard. He has built companies, and all of these successes registered on his name, they are all offshoots of the fact that he followed his parental advice. So that is us relating it back to the family, which is the main reason why we are gathered here today. And then I want to, apart from that, Dr. Uje gave 3 cogent suggestions that these are the suggestions that when you follow, you will be able to win as a local in China. I mean, if you're in China. So the first one, he said that all foreigners in China should think local and act, should think global and act local. And then the second one is that foreigners in China should try as much as possible to learn Chinese language, and that is very key. Then the third one is that they should. Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes, you are very loud and clear.
Yeah, because I can see that my picture, my video froze. So I'm wondering why it's like that. Okay, so the third one, he made mention of the fact that one has to make friends in his or choice, interested industry. And those are very key. Those are very key, because if one can do all of these 3 parts, you will not just be like any other foreigner in China. You will be like a local Chinese, and you will have all the benefits that a local Chinese, like he is from the central China, and all the benefits that were open to him in Shanghai, you will be able to have such benefits as well. So it says something about modern agricultural practices that I want to point to, that he talked about how farmers can become not just farmers, but entrepreneurs. I mean, this is I mean, with what is going on at this age, I mean, what the Russian-Ukraine war has taught us, we know that we can't depend on one source of living. We have to have this multiple source of income. And when we're talking about the one that is very sustainable, agriculture is one of them. So when you practice agriculture, you don't practice it just as a farmer. I mean, just like a person practicing it, you have to look at the business part of it. And that is what Dr. Uje has stressed tonight. So on that note, I want to say thank you so much, Dr. Uje. It's been mind-blowing listening to you tonight. And then Dr. Odi, thank you very much for shedding a lot of light on the What Family Forum, because if not the way you have just explained it, we wouldn't have been able to get maybe a clearer picture. So thank you very much for your contribution. We are very grateful. And to our moderator tonight, I want to I want to say a big thank you to you. You have done a very good job. And to everybody who participated, who asked questions. So thank you very much. And just like Dr. Odi said, we continue this conference tomorrow, and we are going to dwell richly on family. So please invite others, and don't dwell on inviting them, probably sending messages to groups alone. Talk to people personally, talk to them on WeChat, personal messages. So that is the only way we can move forward. And it's not about you just learning it. We have to get a lot of people to have this information that is coming out from this platform, so that everybody can be beneficiaries of this opportunity. So thank you very much. I stop here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yusuf. Sorry if I'm messing your name up. I'm so sorry. Yes, family, we are going to take a group photo. We will encourage all of us, as many as you can, do leave your camera open. Yes, please keep your cameras open so that we can take a group photo. Leave your cameras open kindly, just in a brief. Yeah, wouldn't keep long at all. Prof, are you going to take that?
I can, yes.
Okay. Yeah. I think we'll have it in 2 sections, those first group, and then we shift to the next side. Yes, please kindly leave your cameras open so that we can take a quick group photo.
Yes, on the first page, I can just see 2 people. It's like it's not just, okay, I can see just 3 people.
I am seeing a lot. I'm seeing about 10, 11, 100. Yes.
No, I mean those whose cameras are open.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Okay. More are coming open now. Yeah, Christopher, thank you. Yusuf, thank you. Yeah, coming on. Yes, Lali, thank you. Yeah, Dami, thank you. Oh, it's looking more colorful now. It's looking more colorful. Please, more people. Thank you, Joel. Thank you. Yeah, Dr. Uje, your camera is not on yet. If you're able, may you please open it.
It's on now.
Thank you, Amar. Yeah.
See, you can take a quick one from here.
Okay, thank you, Mavis. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Matunda. So I'm going to take the first one now. If you are still able to open your camera, feel free to do so. Yeah, Dr. you just opened. Okay, that's great. Yes, so I'm going to take the first one.
Come and give us a smile.
Okay, yeah, smile. Okay. Yes, second one. Yeah, so I'm going to go to the second screen.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, second screen is looking beautiful. Okay, yeah, Olubumi, thank you for for that huge smile. Okay, yeah, taking it. Yeah, taking the second. Yes, thank you. Really good. If you are able to open your camera, if you have not yet opened and you want to open, we're with you. It's okay to open. Michael, Leonel, if you are in a position to, thank you. Matunda Cedric, thank you. You joined from Kenya. Yeah, great job. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, this is really nice. Dami Asujo, right? Yeah. Thank you. Okay, yeah, more people are opening cameras. I'm going to take it again. Since more cameras are open now, I'll take it again. Right. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Mavis. Your smile has made it even brighter. Thank you. Right. Okay, great job. Yeah, I think with that, we'll at this point we'll be calling it a close for today and looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Hand over back to the moderator as the closing happens.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I believe you can hear me.
Okay, goodbye.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. You can sign out. God richly bless you tomorrow. Don't come alone.
Tomorrow.
Come with your family members and we shall talk about ourselves as families.
Absolutely.
Good evening
Thank
for
you.
now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruth, you've done a great job. Thank you so much.
Really? Thank you.
Beautiful one. Beautiful one. Yeah.
All right. Let all of them, I think, sign out
Thank
and
you.
then we'll do a quick
Thank you, Sister Ruth.
rehearsal. Thank
Yes,
you so
ma'am.
much, Dr. Matunda.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you, Dr. Ruth. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Good stuff.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you,
Amen.
all family. Amen. Yeah.